Dear listeners, your electric car is harmful to the environment. Think carefully. Is your electric car really that clean for the environment? Why don't you just grab your bike or just use public transportation? My name is Niek Filippo, student at Vantus Academy of Creative Industries, and I am going to explain why the electric car is not as clean for the environment as you think it is. Electric cars have become very popular over the last years. Its use is strongly encouraged by the government, and car manufacturers are betting on electric variants of existing models or on completely new models. However, people do not usually ask themselves how the car was produced, and they do not know what will happen if they are sold because they have been used up. Electric cars do not have a combustion engine but work on an electric engine and a battery. To produce these electric motors and batteries, very rare materials such as lithium are needed. The mining of these metals is very environmentally harmful. The lithium material in particular has a very negative impact on the environment. 55% of the lithium produced in 2008 was mined at the Lithium Triangle, an area with different salt plains in Argentina. However, the extraction of lithium in these salt plains is bad for the environment. A lot of water is used and it is polluting because toxic substances are released. Farmers in the area already have problems growing their crops and vegetables. The energy consumption from the renewable sources in the Netherlands in 2017 amounted to 6.6% of the total energy consumption. If you drive an electric car in the Netherlands, 93.4% of the electricity comes from an environmental unfriendly source. Proponents of the electric car claim that the biggest advantage lies in the fact that it emits no exhaust gases and that such a car will therefore be ideal for use in the city. The production of electric motor and battery already emits CO2 emissions of 13.6 tons, while for a conventional car it is only 6.4 tons before it occurs in the showroom. In cities, the air is already heavily polluted, and with an electric car the total CO2 emissions in the city are becoming smaller and the city is becoming more evitable. It is cheaper to dump a lithium-ion battery than have it processed. In poor countries where electric cars are used and recycled, money is the priority, not the environment. For a small electric car like the Nissan Leaf with a battery of 30 kWh per hour, that means that 5.3 tons of extra CO2 have already been emitted before a kilometer has been driven. You can drive a compatible gasoline car for about 2.7 years, so how clean is your electric car? But then you can ask yourself again, do we need a car in the city at all? Public transportation is well developed in most cities, and the bicycle is also an excellent way of transport. With the current techniques, it is not yet profitable to drive an electric car. You don't have to do it yet for the wallet, and certainly not for the environment. So take the train or the bike to work, and you will know for sure that you are helping the environment. Thank you for listening.